We are live.
You are looking live at Gambler Stadium in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where tonight we have a battle of the unbeatens. 1-0 if that's very important in terms of record. And also a battle for East Coast supremacy. The Boston Revolution traveled to Atlantic City to take on the hometown High Rollers this evening. With me tonight is Colin Pierce. And we're really excited for tonight's game and a chance to look at the players that'll be trying to make a roster this fall, hoping to get drafted. Colin, what do you think?
You know what? I've never been to Atlantic City. I'm glad to be here tonight. The water's fine.
I'll be gentle.
Tonight we're going to see a couple of new running backs. Trying to rotate players to help them get their draft stock up. So tonight, folks, you're going to get your first look at Leighton Tomlinson for Boston, who is 5'10", 216. He has magic feet, breakaway burst, and finesse. And you're going to see Jeffrey Reed, a 6', 225 back with breaking tackles, a secure ball bonus, and he is a workhorse.
I hope he doesn't mind if I pronounce his name Joffrey, because that's the way I read it when I see it.
He calls himself Greed, but yeah, Joffrey sounds good. Atlantic City kicks off. That's Matthew Barr hitting the ball into the end zone.
What I like that. It's like it came from
the spawn of Legatron. Also want to point out tonight, tonight's game is sponsored by West Virginia's own potato chip, Mr. B's. When you come visit us, make sure you pick up a bag. They are awesome.
They are delicious, by the way. I grew up on Mr. B's with the original, but these dip style are fantastic.
Caleb Fletcher at quarterback for Boston swings the ball out in the flat to Leighton Tomlinson. So there's your first look tonight at Leighton Tomlinson, number 33. Good-looking running back.
And good-looking uniforms for Boston, you know.
Absolutely.
I'm not a big fan of the maroon color, but that's just me. I know you are more of a fan of that, but I like the white jerseys.
I was trying to go with blood red there, but yeah, it's pretty dark. And of course, Boston probably won't be anymore with the new Boston Whalers in the Pro League.
Boston Whalers logo looked pretty sweet. Not gonna lie.
I was impressed by that, and the Victoria Vanguards as well.
You know what to say about that? You know, people are starting to figure out that in order to get a Gin Bowl, you got to move to Canada.
Thunder Bay Bulls are right around the corner.
I love that name.
Fletcher under center calling signals.
High formation again from Boston.
Look at that move.
That's a good power run. Right
yes,
up the middle. Looking good. And we also probably running right off the butt cheek of Xander Wall there, who is a 6'8", 373-pound tackle. Has brick wall, strength bonus, and bulldozer.
A big dude. He would look good in a Pottsville uniform next year.
New set of downs for Boston.
Offset eye. Oh my goodness, number 58.
Eaten alive by 58. That is Baker Martinez.
And he had a good game last week, too. 6'1", 255. He goes by Big Baker. Big hit, run reader, wrap-up tackler. And he showed all of that on that play.
Big Baker.
Fletcher back to pass. And I don't know where he was going with that.
I'm not sure what happened with that. If that was a miscommunication, a bad route, what was going on, but not the best pass there. 3rd and 13, so we're going to go deep here. What kind of targets do we have for Boston?
Well, Boston has
Harold
Carmichael, who I think is probably a pretty good receiver.
Josiah Burrow and Brody Slayman.
Brody Slayman was the player of the week last week for Boston. Fletcher getting out of the pocket. That's a nifty little run. He's going to be short of the first down, but a gain of 8.
Fletcher has no running animations. He has fourth quarter excuse me, fourth quarter comeback, laser arm, quick release. His unused trait for the D-League is leadership.
So he's a passer all the way around. Those are good traits, I think, if you're looking for a quarterback. I really look for him to be, he and Devontae Slaughter to be the top two, just based on size and what their build looks like.
That was Roman
Boudreaux?
No, he's not.
No, it's the punter.
I lost the name of the punter.
I think he's a generic. So screw him.
Who's the punter? Some name?
Somebody. Tony Gunk is the punter for Atlantic City tonight.
Keep your eye on him. You'll know him when you see him.
You'll know him when you see him. In an emergency, they're having him practice play center. Okay, Gary Nicholson at quarterback for Atlantic City. 6'4", 220. Quick release, pocket presence, and cadence are his traits. And he's handing that ball off to number 20, Joffrey Reed, a.k.a. Greed. Tackled on the play by number 28, the strong safety, Andy Todd.
Looks like we're going to see the arm out of Atlantic City today. On this 2nd and 10.
Nicholson changing the play. Short drop.
Oh!
And that ball is picked off. Number 22.
That was a tip drill. Ultimately, they're Drake Peoples. 6'2", 195.
Look at those traits.
Ball hawk, bump master, coverage bonus, and unused trait clutch. Can you imagine what he would have done with clutch right there? That was a great play. Good concentration. I'm not sure who tipped that originally. Maybe one of the linebackers there, probably Kingston or Dustin or Ed Dacius.
All right, we're looking at 1st and 10. Now in Atlantic City territory. Hand off to Tomlinson. Nice, tough run. Looks like he picked up maybe 3 or 4 yards on the carry. But we got some laundry on the field. Stupid-ass zebras. Neutral zone infraction. Who's 94 for Atlantic City? Is he a user? No.
Yes. Robert Crone.
The Dark Taker, Robert Crone. 6'6", 295. Big hit, bull rush, strength. He had a good game last week for it. And there's a sack. Jim Copeland at defensive end.
Who is also the coach of this Atlantic City High.
You know, that says a lot when you're able to play a little defensive end and put in the game plan.
He's wearing 2 hats and he's wearing them fine.
6'7", 270. He's a pass rusher for you folks. Swim, rip, and pass rush bonus. Fletcher under center. Top play, and that's going to get smashed. Number 21.
Stuffed by the free safety, Jack Bridges.
Jack Bridges, 6'5", 210. Closing speed, quick feet, and speed burner. And he's a big dude, so he's got the ability to play up in the box.
You gotta love that closing speed.
Bunch trips for Boston. 3rd and 12. Fletcher goes deep. That ball's tipped and picked off. 36.
Anthony Winfield V.
He's a little guy, 5'9", 200, but he makes acrobatic catches.
That's a new one.
That's a new one for a DB.
Good
But
play
look what he
there.
did here. Came up with that ball. Closing speed, leadership. Bonus is playing with tonight. He does have ball hawk as well as a 4th trait.
It looked like that was a generic there who tipped the ball and then knocked it to him off his head. Good play.
Way to use your head, generic. Okay, Nicholson's going to try to redeem himself on his 2nd series. Short roll. Ball out to flat to number 80. Who we're looking at there for that's a generic.
Yep, I think it's a generic.
It might be Otis Boudreaux.
I'm not sure why we're in a hurry.
3rd and 4. The trap play gets blown up.
Eaten alive by the Revolution. Good play all around there. Looks like we had Dacius in on that play. Ed Dacius has a good build. Let's go ahead and read what he's got. Outside linebacker, 6'6", 257. He has ball hawk, big hit, wrap-up tackler, unused straight sack master. That's a good linebacker.
And on the field now is the round mound of Coffin Corner, 6'4", 275, Tony Gunk.
Whoa, baby.
Whoa, baby.
He got a lot of ass
He kicked the
behind
crap
that
out
one.
of that one. Yes, he did. A lot of ass behind that punt.
Look at that stash.
That looks a little bit like you, Colin.
Stash appreciates stash, Dave.
All
Let's
right.
make that up. I'm not sure if that's a real thing or not.
It ought to be. If it's not.
It isn't. Can we get some points on the board this drive?
5:10 to go on a rolling clock on the snap anyway. Fletcher calling signals. 2 tight ends, single back. Another toss play. Tomlinson's going nowhere with that. 22. That's Billy Big Hits, who is a 6'2", 210-pound cornerback. If you like big corners, this is your guy. Coverage bonus, speed burner, strength bonus. His unused trait is ball hawk.
That was a big hit.
Fletcher pumps, throws the ball out in the flat to 83.
83 is Josiah Burrow, 5'11", 215. He holds acrobatic catches, deep threat, route god, unused trait, speed burner.
Is he somehow related to Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow. Maybe so. I don't know. Joe Burrow's a local guy for us. How's he doing in the NFL?
He was injured last year, had an ACL fix for the Bengals.
He's coming back.
But he should be ready to go for training camp. Short gain at best for Tomlinson there.
It's a defensive game.
James, number 91.
I don't think that's anybody.
Smash James is his name. He's a new addition.
Okay.
Good looking build. Big guy, 6'7", 290.
I like the cards in the back of those end zones. You see it?
Well, it gives you that gambling feel.
So if you were a gambling man, who you got your money into?
Well, I really like the way Atlantic City played last week.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure what they faced defensively last week either. I really expect Boston to win this evening.
So I think I'm with you. I think Boston has this up their sleeve to pull one out. But you're right. Atlantic City has a lot of good players.
Short drop by Nicholson. Flare out to Joffrey. 8-yard gain.
Good job blowing the shoulder by Joffrey.
Trying to be physical, wanting to impress those owners that are watching tonight.
And they are watching. All 5 of them.
5 of them.
And I'm one of them and you're one of them.
Yeah. Boston showing blitz off the edge. Tomlinson is going to be just shy of the first down. He's got to roll the shoulders over and get that first down, Colin.
Yeah, but that's hard to do when you're facing inside linebacker Kingston Maxfield at 6'3", 235. Good build with wrap-up tackler, pass rush bonus, run reader, and big hit.
He is a beast. All right, 3rd and inches. Loaded box for Boston. 2 tight ends for Atlantic City. Draw play, and that's going nowhere.
This is hard to watch.
Yeah, we got to get some points going here. Andy Todd with 2 tackles now. Strong safety number 28 for Boston.
We really just saw number 62 miss his block, and you're going to see that when you've got generic linemen.
We're going to fix that before next week. I'm going to add a few coppers or something to help us out a little bit. The fat man, Tony Gunk, back on the punt for Atlantic City.
That seems insensitive.
Sorry, I don't mean to fat shame the big guy. He hits that one again well.
Good juke there.
Yeah, the return man made a nice move, made a guy miss. Who is this? 22 for Boston.
Oh, yeah, that's for Boston.
Drake Peoples.
Drake Peoples. We've said his name before.
Starts at corner. Looked a little shifty there. A defensive struggle so far, Colin.
Yeah, definitely. We need to see somebody break through, at least get past the 50-yard line.
I simmed this game yesterday. It ended 9-6 in overtime. No overtime, please. Yeah.
Run for nothing.
Playing for Atlantic City tonight, also another build I really like is outside linebacker Crash Dingle. 6'5", 260. Ball strip, footsteps, and wrap-up tackler. Fletcher's in trouble. Buried by the Atlantic City defense.
Pocket collapsed. Who's that celebrating? 91. Legendary. Let him have his day. Right. I've got a friend who just went to Atlantic City this past weekend.
Did they do any gambling?
Yeah. $50.
$50, that's a good day. Fletcher back to pass again. Short to, looks like Harold Carmichael.
Exactly. Let's get up.
6'7", 230. Nice big target.
How do you remember that?
Well, I've been looking. I told you I prepped for this game, man.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Soft hands, route god, and hops.
Another punt. Narrowly missed a block there for Atlantic City. They're going to get nothing on the return. That's Banfield, I think, 83. What do we know about him?
Jeff Banfield?
Yeah, 6'5", 240. Acrobatic catch, breakaway burst, deep threat. Unused trait is route god.
240, that's a little bit big to be returning punts.
He is. But I saw Daichi Ito returning for Dublin in week 1. I mean, if that guy can do it, anybody can. The Great Dragon.
Not a great dunk route by Joffrey. Kind of stopped to catch that ball. You don't see him catching in stride.
I'll tell you what I've noticed too. I don't know if this is an AI thing or what this is, but Nicholson threw that interception early in the game down the field, and he's done nothing but checkdowns ever since then.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to gain some confidence. Some short yardage passes.
Into the first quarter, and we're in a offensive juggernaut, 0-0.
The battle of the unbeaten. What we're calling it?
I guess.
You have the moonshine?
You ready for some moonshine?
We can run tonight.
All right.
2nd and 9, coming out in an offset I formation.
Can we say moonshine on the foot? I don't know. I just wanted.
Those are the crunchiest chips I've ever had. Those aren't even kettle chips.
And you're right, man. They are. This is a sturdy potato chip.
Probably some of the thickest chips.
Check that out, man.
All right, we got a pass here, folks.
3rd and 10. Nicholson under center with an empty set.
Looks like Boston's in a command formation.
Little deeper drop.
Great
catch. And a penalty.
I'm guessing that's interference.
85 for Atlantic City. Read about this guy.
Kevin Higgins, huge guy, 6'8", 245. Acrobatic catches, what we saw right there. Route guard, which you want to see with a wide receiver. Soft hands, and return specialist. This is unused trait.
A late hit by Boston.
You see that right here.
I guess so. I
Great.
guess so.
That's why you don't run man.
Thanks for giving me all that time, boys. That's why boys in the
So now Atlantic City is threatening to score. Down on Boston's 25, 1st and 10. 10 minutes on a rolling clock here in the second quarter. Nobody's scored yet. I formation.
I'm still looking at that Kevin Higgins build. I like that build.
That's a 6'8", 245. That's a big build. Another check down and immediately tackled. Joffrey Reed.
Stood up straight by Ed Dacius.
Number 54.
That's Ed Dacius.
What do we know about him?
We know that he is no longer with us in the server.
He did leave the server, yes.
He knows how to make a player, though. Ball hawk, big hit, wrap up tackler, and sack master.
Spread set for Atlantic City on 2nd and 14. Nicholson back to pass again. Open and complete. Number 80.
Guessing it's Otis.
Pretty sure that is Otis Boudreau. Man, Nicholson stuck that ball right in there.
Skinny fella.
Yeah. You know who that is, I think? That's Cameron Jones. That's a build we just... Yeah, it is. Cameron Jones. I've got the notes on him. 6'3", 200. And route gun soft hands. I know he has those two traits. Another check down. Kind of a screen.
I thought he wasn't in this.
Do what?
I thought he wasn't in this roster.
I got him in this afternoon. I worked hard on that roster file this afternoon.
I appreciate your help.
Nicholson looking a little more confident here.
Yeah, we're going to see some points this drive.
Twins open, split backs. 2nd and 10 at the 13.
I love to see some fullback.
Oh my goodness, did you see that catch by Cameron Jones?
That was amazing.
And that's going to bring up 1st and goal down at the Boston 2-yard line. Atlantic City hurries to the line of scrimmage.
There's the fullback.
And that's a touchdown.
There he is. There's the fullback stuff we like to
Who's
see.
this guy?
That is Kai Coco. I think that's how you
Kai Coco. What do we know about Kai?
Kai Coco is 6'1", 235. He has battering ram, power, strength bonus, and soft hands, just in case you need them. Very good.
That's a nice build. How big is he again?
6'1", 235.
Oh, big boy.
Still kind of like a running back. A little bigger.
Matthew Barr on for the extra point. Picks up, and it's good.
Look at that form.
You know,
He's practicing.
he has. Yeah, out in the yard. I was going to point out, I noticed some guys talking about the kickers on Gym Chat today. No kicker has missed a field goal so far in the D-League.
So either everybody has really good builds, or a silver kicker is the
Is
success.
kind of Mr. Automatic. Okay, Barr on the kickoff, and he hits that down to the goal line. This is brought out by, I believe that was number 83 for Boston, Josiah Burrow. He gets it out to the 23-yard line. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter.
We got to do it.
Caleb Fletcher needs to answer that drive. Lots of exciting storylines tonight. Tomlinson gets his first start at running back, a chance for him to prove that he can get the job done. And so far, the evidence hasn't been overwhelming in his support.
But they're doing everything they can in the run game, though. They're running towards that left side where they have offensive tackle Xander Wall.
I'd run behind that guy, too. He is big. 6'8", 373. How's the cookie?
Delicious.
Awesome. Toss play to Tomlinson, and he is smacked in the background, in the backfield again by Jim Copeland Jr., defensive end. 6'7", 270. He's a pass rush guy, but he sure looked good defending this run play.
Yeah, he did.
And tackled in the open field. That's a nice build.
Can definitely see him wearing some professional colors next season.
Are you saying Montreal might be looking at him?
What's he play?
Defensive end?
No, go full.
You're full. Tight trips. Fletcher back to pass. Oh, and number 91 gets him, and so does 94. Smash James now recording a sack and a half. Just flew in this week. Practiced once. They gave him a helmet and said, go tackle somebody, and he did. So, another punt for Boston.
We'll see if Atlantic City can put some more points on the board before that.
Can they extend the lead here is the question. Oh, I'm reaching into the cooler. Getting out
Some water.
some water. West Virginia spring water. Two tight end set for Atlantic City. Nicholson back to pass, a little bit of heat, short roll, and that's complete to his fullback, Kai Coco.
I like that guy.
Yeah, that's a decent fullback build, 6'1", 235.
And he's got a little bit of everything animation.
Yeah.
He's got his power, he's got his strength bonus, and he has soft hands for things just like that. Plays just like that.
His girlfriend probably appreciates his hands.
I'm sure. Coco.
Who's 20 for Atlantic City?
That's Joffrey.
That's Joffrey again. You know, we don't have a 100-yard running back so far in the D-League. So what do you think of the jet fuel this week?
This tastes like Irish spring water.
Yes. Sack.
This is the same.
Nicholson goes down. Yeah, that's Stanley Rain.
Perfectly aged. One word.
Perfectly aged. It's a week old now. That's some good stuff right there. Stanley Rain, 6'8", 345. What else do we know about the big guy?
Reed?
Stanley Rain.
Rain. 6'8", 240, 345. Bull rush, wrap-up tackler, and rip.
And Tony Gunk back on for Atlantic City. If you're looking for a punter, I think this guy right here might fit the bill. And he oh my goodness, the coverage wasn't there to help him, but that ball died
Look
inside
at that.
the 1 yard line.
Look at that booty.
He's a big boy.
He's got a little gunk in the trunk. I love that you bring all these snacks when you come over.
Trying to fatten you up a little bit.
I need help with that.
3-4 cover 2 for Atlantic City. Hand off to Tomlinson. He doesn't get shit again.
I think somebody needs to draft a dunk, and then we need to get a shirt for him in the shop that says, "What you gonna do with all that gunk?" Hopefully, I'm still watching this.
Someone's got to draft that guy. Or at least sign him. Hand off to Joe Blocker.
One of the better runs we've seen today.
Yeah, nice 4-yard run for Blocker.
I don't know if they're going to show the replay on here, but what I want to highlight there is the good block by the wide receiver. I'm not sure which one that was on Boston's side, but that was a great block to keep that corner out of the play.
Fletcher pitches it out to Leighton Tomlinson.
Good move.
Who actually does make a good move, and he makes a guy miss and runs over another to pick up the first down for Boston.
That was a great move.
This is best run of the day, easily. Shows good vision, shakes off a tackle. Big Baker Martinez gets him. Gain of 13.
Boston getting a little bit of motivation this drive, a little bit of momentum.
Fletch changing the play. He's calling land shark. That's what that signal means. Land shark, and you go like that.
Wrong team.
Yeah.
This is Atlantic City.
Oh, sorry.
What were you saying?
Land shark?
You hear me?
Hey, ask William Zusman.
Lucky my ass.
Or maybe it was Wyatt. They used to go like this and say land shark
I
in
was
the
going to say, I
secondary.
don't
for a while.
remember that.
No, sir.
Yeah. That was Wyatt. Heavy front for Atlantic City. And Copeland's offsides. Meanwhile, Leighton Tomlinson says, I'm tired of you guys making fun of me online. I'm going to run the ball a little bit here.
I've got a question.
Go.
Leighton Tomlinson has magic feet. Is that a mistype on my part?
No, that's a real trait.
What is magic feet?
I read about that. Supposedly it helps the receiver get his feet down like on an out cut near the sideline. So maybe this guy's really more of a third down back.
Let's go.
He's had 2 nice runs in a row now.
He has.
Fletcher looking the defense over, calls signals. Inside trap play gets buried
Good read.
by number 51 for Atlantic City,
Josiah Walker.
Josiah Walker.
I don't have any information on him.
He's a late addition as well. Flew in from Rancho Cucamonga in California.
Wow.
Two-minute warning. 7-0. If you're still awake, the game is close.
I like the uniforms for Atlantic City. I really like the red sleeves.
You be ready
the
out there.
accent.
You hear me?
You know what I like about that jersey? The numbers. You designed that, didn't you? Leighton Tomlinson gets his ass handed to him. Nah, I'm good. I'm just old.
Let's see a big pass here.
They need a play to get at least a field goal out of this series. Fletcher back, steps up. Oh, who is that
Off the
guy?
hands.
Leighton Tomlinson. Didn't I just say he might be a receiver out of the backfield?
Well, he has magic feet, but not magic hands.
That's the truth. I'm going to have a
Sorry.
little bit of jet fuel.
I feel sorry about for his girlfriend.
No stuff.
These might be my new favorite. These actually make you feel like you're eating something.
What was he said about them early? They wouldn't break if you put them in your butt crack.
You could like wipe your butt with it, like wipe the poop off your butt. I don't know anybody would want to do that or even think about that,
It just is what it is. A nice punt there by Maxfield. Noticed in the chat that he is a user as well.
but yes, by Mr. Jordan Andrews. I think. Maxwell?
Yeah. That's a nice build on that punter, too.
Let's dig in on the seas, fellas.
Ed Dace is trying to get the Boston defense fired up. 1:20 to go in the half. Let's see what Coach Jim Copeland Jr. has here with the Atlantic City offense.
I think he's going to go for gold. He isn't taking it when it plays itself.
Daryl Bullock makes the tackle. He's a cornerback for Boston. That's his third tackle of the game. He's 5'11", 225. Closing speed, coverage bonus, quick feet. His unused trait is stamina. And that pass is broken up by number 58 for Boston. Who's that, Colin?
58 for Boston. Kingston Maxfield.
Kingston Maxfield.
Straight out of Jamaica. 6'3", 237. He has wrap-up tackler, pass rush bonus, run leader. Unused trait is big hit. Empty backfield.
3rd and 12. There's a chance for Nicholson to do something. And he gives us nothing.
Good break on the play by number 43, Mr. Brian Allen. At 6'5", 220. He has ball hawk, big hit, speed burner, and wrap-up tackler. Not bad for a free safety.
We know Brian Allen, don't we?
He was my high school English teacher.
High school English teacher. Look at that punter.
Look at all that gunk
That's a lot of gunk.
inside that trunk.
He gets all that moving in the same direction with this punt. He's going to go to the other end zone.
It's going to hit him in the back of the head on
Yes,
its way
it
around
is.
orbit.
No doubt.
Boston not in bad field position here with 39 seconds left. They could go for a couple deep passes and really not be out much. It looks like they're coming out in the formation.
We're going to learn a little bit of something about their coach. It's 7-0. They've done nothing on offense, and he's got time. Oh, and that ball's tipped by Billy Big Hits of Atlantic City. Again, a 6'2", 210-pound corner. Coverage bonus, speed burner, strength bonus.
That was a good play. That was a good play by both sides, actually. You know, I was expecting the run there from Boston. They come out throwing it deep.
Yeah, I like the idea. 2 tight ends in for Boston. Fletcher jumps it short and immediately calls timeout. I don't know why. Who's the tight end there for Boston?
Will Todd.
Will Todd. You know him?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mr. Will Todd. He is 6'4", 240. He's a tight end. He has branching tackles, acrobatic catches, route god, and bulldozer.
Oh my goodness, and that's picked off.
Oh my.
Look at this. Who's 25 for Atlantic City?
That's a generic.
We've got a generic touchdown. Somebody named Green. Yeah, Chris Green, the free safety. And he's the free safety number 2 at that.
What a play all around.
Heads up play for a guy who has no chance of being on a roster anywhere. 13-0.
A lot of that generic kick return block, or that kick block for a touchdown.
That happened this year?
It did. It was Chicago Ghosts against Green Bay.
Man, that would suck.
It was the last play of the game. Chicago Ghosts won.
That was their only win, wasn't it?
It was.
Barr's kick is up and good. Atlantic City rolls to a 14-0 lead on the most unseemly blind luck Vegas gambler Atlantic City lucky duck play ever.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
That should be their tagline.
That guy rolled snake eyes on that play. If you're Atlantic City and having a 2-touchdown lead now in a game this boring, you got to feel pretty good about your chances.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, they have no reason to think that the defense can't keep holding at this point. Boston has to come out, start using some of their wide receiver targets, and getting the ball off to give them a chance.
Yeah. But I think you better run the ball here and just get out and go make your adjustments at halftime. Fletcher says no. I'm going to throw it to number 87, and he's going to score a touchdown.
Is that Will Todd?
That's Will Todd.
I don't know what happened to that defender.
Will Todd is fired up right now,
Great
and he
run.
should be.
Yeah, that's a big play for Boston.
That's a 75-yard touchdown pass.
Who comes off of that?
That's that
That's-
Bridges. Jack Bridges just missed.
Yeah. Wow. Forgot he had arms there for a little while.
I guess so. It lost complete sight of the receiver. And Will Todd said, I'm going to take this to the house.
Great catch and run by Will Todd. He was in the server for a while. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. He was in my locker room for a while.
And just like that, Boston is back in the game. Who's the kicker here for Boston?
Roman Boudreaux.
Roman Boudreaux, number 6. Will he be the first kicker to miss anything? And the answer is no. Nice kick by Boudreaux.
Fun fact about Boudreaux is he only has 3 animations that come with him. Kick power, kick accuracy, and clutch.
What else do you really need out of a kicker?
I can't think of anything.
Let's see how well he kicks off here. And he's going to hit that ball into the end zone. Nice kick. And Atlantic City brings it out. And with 2 seconds left, they're going to get a chance to either take a knee or heave one to the end zone. What do you think?
They're not kneeling. They're not.
You don't think they're kneeling?
Not the high rollers.
Not the. That's true. Lucky 7s for the rollers.
They're going to pass it here.
Joffrey with a 4-yard gain against the prevent defense. He's got to feel pretty good about padding those stats up against a soft defense.
Yeah, he needs to do something with those stats. Those are great chips. Unofficially sponsored by Mr. B.
Mr. B potato chips.
Let's see what kind of stats we got here. Not a lot of rushing yards from Joffrey. Not a lot from Boston either, but in comparison, Tomlinson is definitely outshowing
The better of the two
Joffrey.
so far tonight, yeah. He has a chance still to prove himself as draft worthy. Nicholson struggled throwing the ball there, as you can see on that replay. Atlantic City has put good pressure on Caleb Fletcher.
They really have. That was a great pick.
That was a great pick right there. Nobody's kicked a field goal yet today. But we do have moonshine to drink. You're probably due for some.
Think so? Do I look like I am?
You look like you are due.
Boston really showing more rushing yards, more passing yards, but this will be a different ball game if that one play didn't happen there at the end of halftime to Will Todd.
Atlantic City really has controlled the game, if you want to go that far. And there's the play right there. Who the hell is this guy? He's got to be from West Virginia Tech or somewhere like that. Obviously not from Marshall because they play for championships.
At least the soccer team does.
The soccer team does, yes. And there's Will Todd breaking loose again, making that uniform look even better.
Showing that top speed.
Top end speed right there. 79 yards for a touchdown. If you're looking for a big tight end, that might be your guy. And, here at Gambler Stadium, we're about to get ready for the second half kickoff. Maxfield will... Is that Maxfield?
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux will tee it up for the Revolution. Here's the kick. Down to the 1 yard line. Banfield's going to get buried at the 24. That's a respectable return.
Yeah, not bad. In my book, anything over 20 is extra.
Yeah. If they get it out up beyond the 20-yard line, then you're gambling with house money. You know all about that, don't you, Colin?
Let's not talk about that on the air.
Nicholson hands off to Joffrey, who powers his way ahead for 6 yards, Colin.
And, I think that's what they needed. I'm guessing if I had to imagine what halftime looked like for Joffrey, it was the offensive coordinator spitting in his face. And it showed.
This is what we're gonna do.
Getting a little bit of fire. I was that kind of player. I always had it in me, but I need somebody to really piss me off in order to unlock it.
I remember a 2-a-day practice when I think you were a sophomore, and our head coach had been on your ass at practice, and you were so mad, you were almost in tears.
Yeah. I do cry sometimes. Did you hear that?
What was that?
I don't know. Sounds like marbles.
Reed with a short gain. 3rd and 2 for Atlantic City. Damn, Joffrey, you got to roll, baby.
Who is that, number 96? I want to highlight this player for a little bit. The defensive end, Sanders Blue. We haven't talked about him lately.
The Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
That was a great shed of the block to get that tackle right there. At 6'6", 255. He has ball strip, pass rush bonus, rip, and extra trait speed burner.
And you know what that means? Tony Gunk back on for Atlantic City. Look at the hang time on that. 4.6 seconds.
Talk about taking a big gunk.
He did take a big gunk there, I think.
Stinky one.
No doubt.
I can do better. I'm sorry.
I
can do better.
We've got 5 people watching. There's no pressure.
The Twins, 90 speed under. And break.
That was a close-up of Caleb Fletcher, looking like he just finished his line of cocaine before coming out for the second half.
Todd. He likes Will Todd now.
We all
like
like Will Todd. Will Todd's a great man. Big target. Good play.
Anthony Winfield, the 5th.
That is a regal name. I'm not surprised it went 5 deep so far.
Yeah.
You know anybody in your life that has that many descendants?
No, I know some juniors, but I don't even know anybody who's like the 3rd in the line.
Yeah.
Break.
I wanted to start that. How to call him junior.
There's still time.
Yeah, so it's gone.
You're done? That's the win. And the fullback again. No, that's Leighton Tomlinson, who now has 16 carries for 29 yards. A stellar performance in the D-League.
Really, it's not
what the
bad.
Hell? Tackled by Billy Biggins.
We might need some stat adjustments from Lee
on that draft stock. Yeah, there's no question. Atlantic City playing a lot of 3-man line defensively here in the second half. Coach Jim Copeland says, you're going to have to throw it.
And really, that's not bad because they've been playing really well in the second half.
Somebody made a nice catch there. No catch. Waters, another generic for Atlantic City, comes up with the play.
And we're punting.
Let's go.
Maxfield back to punt for the Revolution. Gets the punt away. He's a left-footed punter, interestingly enough. Tackled immediately.
I thought his helmet flew off.
Who is that guy? 29 for Boston. Is he a...
No, generic.
The generics rule the day so far. Liam says, screw the user players. Let's draft those guys. And the generics have made a case. Trap in the middle. Joffrey gets dick.
Not a lot there. And
Brian Allen on the tackle.
even running up the middle with the offensive guard Josiah Walker. I don't know if you have much on him. I don't have any animations on him, what his build looks like. But they've got one there as left offensive guard.
He had bulldozer, stonewall, and brick wall. He ought to be a decent player.
Yeah. Just goes to show you need more than one on the offensive line.
It's your boy, Kai Cocoa Puffs.
I like Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. 3rd and 7 for Atlantic City. No reason to hurry because no one's really shown much in the way of offense tonight. Nicholson back to pass, deep drop. Nice throw down the field, and that ball is incomplete.
In and out of the hands of number 80, which
That's
is
Cameron
again,
Jones.
Cameron.
He doesn't even know the whole playbook, but he was covered up pretty well there by Drake Peoples. They've got an over-under there. Andy Todd at strong safety was over top. Peoples was underneath.
That was a good play by Peoples.
Yeah. He's good Peoples.
How about blocking this thing? Come on, let's swarm this guy.
Tony Gunk back on the punt.
How big is Gunk again?
6'4", 275. Another bomb. 4.4 in the hang time. People's tackled before he can really get rolling.
Now 4.4 is up there on
It
the
is.
hang time.
Yeah, it is.
That's some of the better hang time we've seen in this game.
Yes, it is. And that will let the coverage team do their job.
Wow. I mean, that's a big difference.
Fletcher needs to get it going here for Boston and for himself if he wants to get drafted this spring. Tomlinson gets his ass beat again. He's a whipping boy.
Stuffed by number 95, a generic player. On that play.
Nathan Walker.
Yeah, nothing happening there. I'll tell you what I don't like about this game is you've got your offensive tackle 1, your offensive guard 1. They're all on the left side, which is your weak side. Most of your plays are on the strong side.
Yeah.
So they're running all these plays opposite of where their best linemen are.
Wow, he just flat out missed number 83 there on the outcut. That guy was open.
Yeah, he was. That was a chance there. That was a
chance.
missed opportunity.
Brings up 3rd and 14. So he still has yet another chance.
This is a big one right here, boys. Good.
We haven't seen a lot of Brody Slanger.
Focus on this one.
No, I moved him down to WR3 this week because we're trying to rotate those guys.
Sure. Yep.
And he had a big game last week.
That's him at the bottom of your screen.
Oh my goodness. Jim Copeland Jr. picks up his 2nd sack of the night. 3 tackles, 3 of them for loss. Copeland has had a great game.
They've been bringing the pressure.
4th and 22. Surprise, surprise, another punt.
So unfortunate. I almost just want to see Fletcher go for it. You know, stop spinning
Just do
around.
something, yeah.
Get rid of the ball.
I'm telling you right now. I know you don't want to hear this. I smell overtime. Guess what? I don't have to work tomorrow.
I'm so jealous.
Pass the jet fuel.
We only got a couple weeks left
This
before
is
you
what
go
I
back.
want.
Yeah.
Tight triple strong draw. All out here. Great.
What a life that would be.
What's
What do you
that?
get, like 2 months off?
Hold up on the jet fuel there.
That's a big goal.
Yeah, about 2 months. Stanley Rain, all over that, continues to prove that he's a top defensive tackle prospect for the D-League.
Stanley Rain again is 6'8", 345, has bull rush, wrap-up tackler, rip, and his unused trait in D-League is reached.
Nicholson back on the short drop.
That was a
And that
bullet.
ball should have been caught.
That was on that receiver right there.
Brian Allen says, "Get back to the huddle, bitch. That's incomplete."
That was Josiah Burrow just flat out dropping that pass.
That's not the way you make your way onto a roster.
No, that makes you look silly. Has route gun, deep threat, acrobatic catches active right
He's
now.
got to come up with that.
Yeah, you got to catch that.
95 there for Boston. What's his name?
Buck 50.
95 for Boston.
Z-drag rub. Stay sharp. Great.
Dictate.
Dictate.
Providing the pressure. Getting the penetration.
Tight trips for Lakewood.
I get through.
That ball's incomplete. Cameron Jones, nothing doing.
Bring out the gunk. You think you can pin this inside the 20?
I bet he can. He's got a lot of leg. His top hang time was 4.6. Let's see if he can beat it. Oh my goodness, look at that. 4.6 again. And he's inside the 20.
That's the most I've ever seen.
He's flipping the field over.
That's fantastic. If Gunk is not on your Legatron big board, he needs to be.
He's going to be. I mean, besides the fact that he punts well, he's got a great big ass.
And Dave loves thighs. He's a thigh guy.
I'm a thigh guy. Love it. Trap in the middle. Who is this? Is that Tomlinson?
Tomlinson.
Again.
Stopped by number 53.
Who I
Seems
think
to be
is
generic.
a generic.
I like that play. I feel like that would work better if you had a better offensive line.
Yeah. Those short traps in the middle are good plays. That ball, I think, was tipped. But it is complete.
I don't know how you feel about plays like that. I hate those plays.
What, those little crossing routes?
Those drag plays, 2
It's
yards,
a waste of
2
damn
yards
time.
deep.
Yeah, you complete it, get tackled, and gain 2 yards.
I do not see the play in those. I never see those be successful.
So, 19.
That's Brody Slayman. Asking you shall receive.
Not a boy. He's a good man. Player of the game last week. Flag on the field.
Number 83, offense.
Clipping
Josiah Burrow.
against the offense, and the high rollers obviously are going to accept that.
So not only does... Wait, is Burrow the one who dropped that wide open catch?
Yep, he did.
And now
Choked.
he's...
This is what
No,
I
that was
want.
Banfield.
Buck 50. Z deep post. Break.
Oh, that's right. It was for that.
So, they don't get the first down to keep the drive going. because of a knucklehead play. Tight trips. That makes football, we'd call that delta left. Look at that. Slayman's hot now.
Slayman is super sexy.
Did he get the first down? He is super sexy. There's no question. Another flag. Holding.
We can't catch a break.
Wait, it's it's defensive holding.
What is that? Is that a thing?
It's one of those screwed up pro football, can't touch a receiver bullshit things.
Huh.
But it does give Boston a well-needed first down. Fletcher throws into heavy traffic. That ball's incomplete. Crash Dingle on the play.
Love that guy. That is Ryan Roosevelt's build.
6'5", 260. Ball strip, footsteps, wrap-up tackler. Unused trait is closing speed.
It's a good build.
Crash Dingle, ladies and gentlemen.
He's at the top of our leaderboards. If anybody steals him, I will punch you down and I will give you a beard.
Take your candy. Yeah. Is Ryan watching tonight?
Who knows? He's probably jealous that we're doing this together.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
I thought that was going to get out and go to the house. Leighton Tomlinson can't run with the ball, but he can tackle a little bit. He saved that play.
Billy Big Hits.
Billy Big Hits on the play there. Nice break on the ball.
Good break on the ball by generic corner, number 29.
Jeez.
Listen up. We got double 50Z. Tight end cross.
Could a team
And break.
call themselves the Generics and just sign nobody?
That would be fun. That would be cool.
We should make a rule that when you're the Gin Bowl champs, the next year your roster's frozen, and you just get a team full of Generics to play with.
Bad rule.
Joffrey Reed, 6-yard gain on the swing pass from Nicholson. I got to admit, I was looking forward to the matchup between Nicholson and Fletcher, and tonight it's been pretty boring.
Yeah, it's been uneventful with a QBR of 50.9.
50.9, and you know he had that big game last week, but tonight he's been pretty underwhelming. Incomplete ball into the end zone brings up 3rd and 4.
Who do you think is showing themselves as the top 2 teams in the D-League so far?
Well, I think Dublin's better than people give them credit for. Honolulu got the win last week. It looks like AC is happy to settle for the field goal and give themselves a 2-possession lead as we make our way down towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Short field goal attempt here by Matthew Barr, 25-yarder.
That's a gimme for him, right?
Should be. But nobody in the D-League's missed a field goal, so if he misses this, then it's good.
Why number 66? Did you pick that?
That was his dad's number in high school.
Really?
It was.
What a
yeah.
loser.
What a loser. I mean, can't you get a better number than 66?
Your number was 66?
It was.
What did you play?
I was the slot guard. What was the name of the position I played?
Were you a pulling guard?
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. And that kickoff's in the end zone, but they're going to bring it out anyway. And out to the 20, so, you know, it's a push.
Yeah.
It's a gambling term, right?
It's a push.
Atlantic City, it's a push.
Means you don't win or you don't lose.
Eyes front. We're using guns. Split spread. 50x speed over. Let's do it. Break.
Well, here comes another crossing route for Boston. Let's see what Fletcher can do with it. He needs to get the ball to Slayman, possibly Carmichael. Play action, he steps up in the pocket, and there's that crossing route. Complete for no damn gain.
Yeah, that we've thrown. There's a generic strong safety out there somewhere.
Right.
So I think you need to test that.
They've done nothing with the running game so far tonight, so I mean, heave it deep. You're going to hit one of them sometime. Will Todd, perfect example. Man, our chat room is dead.
Yeah, it looked like it. Maybe the stream is frozen, so I'm double checking that.
Fletcher back to pass. Out in the flat to Will Todd again, who picks up the first down. Big play for Boston. 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fletch finds Todd out in the flat. Nice catch and throw. Todd turns up the field. Makes the little cornerback pay for it. Good play.
There's an issue with the live stream. It says there's an error that occurred.
Oh boy. Will where you recorded it, will that take care of it?
Oh yeah, I'm recording it from here, so we should be fine.
Sack attack. Coming at you, baby. Yeah.
Smash James again. We've called his name a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, it's looking like it stopped recording right there. There we go. Have no fear, we'll post the rest of the game. With those hips.
That's a big coach. And that's a big left tackle for Boston, Xander Wall. O-linemen are in short supply this year. 6'8", 373 Xander Wall might be your guy.
That's exactly right. He has a good build.
I don't know how you don't pick that ball off.
All right, Dave, I'll let you handle this for a second.
Yeah. 53 is a generic, so I'm not surprised overall. 3rd and 10 for Boston. They need this play.
That should be nothing.
Empty set for Boston. Fletcher calling signals. Fletcher back to pass. Good protection. And the ball is picked off by 58. And that's the 4th interception of the day for Caleb Fletcher. Not really what you wanted to see out of a guy who was hoping to get into that upper half of Legatron's quarterback rankings for week 2. Nicholson hasn't been great, but he has been efficient. He hasn't turned the ball over. Other than the first pass of the game, he's kept them from not losing. Cy Coco on the trap play picks up 4. Just a nice, short, quick trap play. Tackle on the play by Brian Allen with the ugliest face mask ever in this league. Can you say 1976? All right. 4-4 defense for Boston. Spread set. 2 tight ends. Nicholson gets the offsides with his cadence. So he's gonna. It was a no gain running the ball, but Atlantic City's gonna come out of this okay.
Neutral zone infraction, number 96, defense.
So it's going to be 2nd and 1, ball in the Boston 33. And even another field goal at this point could be the death knell for Boston's revolution. 2nd and 1. Offset eye to the weak side. Toss play to the strong side. Honestly, that formation and that play don't match. Stupid ass play call by the coach.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Am I surprised?
Not surprised. 3rd and 3 for Atlantic City. 9:30 on a rolling clock in the 4th quarter.
Look at that defensive formation.
That is a heavy front.
Is that Bear?
That might be the Bear front. And Nicholson gets the job done. And look, it's our boy Jeff Banfield.
Running that drag route that I hate, but is enough for a first down.
In that case, it got the job done. Banfield's been in the weight room a little bit. Look at those guns.
Yeah, he's a vascular man. Wide open.
Out cut to Cameron Jones. Pickup of 6.
They'll take that all day.
And the clock continues to roll for Atlantic City. Colin, if they kick a field goal here, it's going to take 2 touchdowns for Boston.
Yeah.
Can they do it?
They could. It's unlikely. We've seen something like this happen before. But, no, it's looking like the Cards are going to.
And they're content to run the ball here and let the clock run. And then I'll blame them. Ed Dacius on the tackle. He's playing well defensively today. He's lobbying to be a Montreal Berserker next year.
Is he?
He is. Outside linebacker.
Good run.
Kai Coco picks up the first down.
That was a good run. That's what they're for.
That's what they're for. Pick up the first down. Grind that clock. 1st and 10 on the 19. New set of downs. Should be looking at 3 consecutive runs here. And, of course, Nicholson back to pass. And Joffrey picks up 5 before he is tackled. But he does manage to stay in bounds.
Looks like we lost that string.
Joffrey again, short gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 after a gain of 2. So we lost the screen, but you'll still be able to post the game, correct?
Yeah, it's still saving the laptop.
Skull's going to kick your ass for this.
I'm not sure what happened. Looks like maybe we lost internet.
Nicholson back to pass. Throws it in heavy traffic. And that ball's almost intercepted. Trying to get the ball to Grandacious, and he just doesn't see the pass there. The timing was off there somehow. Fourth and 3, Matthew Barr out for a 30-yard field goal attempt.
What are your typical kicker numbers?
They usually wear like quarterback numbers. But if you play for the University of Alabama, they always wear a 90. I think Bear Bryant always had those guys wearing 90s too, so that might be his deal.
Okay. He's got that ankle taped up.
Yes, he
Is
does.
he doing okay?
He might need to come to Mountain River Physical Therapy and have you take a look at him.
Okay. What was that room for Matt Ball? Boston takes over and tries to do something.
They need 2 touchdowns.
And they can win.
Yeah. They haven't played terribly on defense.
No.
I mean, you take away that crazy-ass play with the generic there right before halftime. We're looking at 13-7 right now.
Yeah, both teams would be under 17 points, which is what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, so defensively, both of these teams have some pretty good players.
4 picks by Caleb Fletcher really hurt Boston tonight. And that's a big run by Tomlinson. Leighton Tomlinson takes that up the middle, follows Xander Wall up into the hole. Wall gets a pancake block on number 28 for Atlantic City. A generic, but who cares? He blocked the crap out of him. 2nd and 1. Another run by Leighton. No gain. In fact, a loss of 1.
Stuffed by 51. Josiah Walker.
Inside linebacker. New to the team.
This is the big one right here, boys. I'm pro.
Yeah, you're right,
90Z.
Fletch. We do
Quick
need
out.
this play.
Stay
Come
sharp.
on. It's nut cutting time for you. You've got to get this first down.
Nut cutting.
Yes.
Keep me out of it. Keep me.
Short drop. Oh, he throws it way out of bounds. It's been a tough day for Fletch.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Don't put the punter on the field. Do you put the punter on the field?
5:17 to go.
2 yards to go.
But if they give up another score here, now it goes to a 3-possession game. Probably better punt and hope your defense can keep doing its job. Yeah. I mean, 5:17. We've seen crazier stuff than that happen.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Good tackle.
Tackled immediately.
Good tackle. Number 29. Generic.
The generics have ruled the day. No question. Just when I was going to say I don't think Nicholson throws another pass in this game, he takes a short drop and gets sacked. Who's 95?
Number
That's our
95. That's Mr. Dictate.
Dictate.
He's been dicked.
Yeah. He dictated that play all right.
Oh, man. Let's talk a little bit about Dictate.
Tell us about Dictate.
About him. Here, let's see. Where am I at? Bull rush, run reader, reach tackle, pass rush, bonus.
All right, 2nd 14. Does Nicholson dare throw it again?
He's right.
He does. Not only that, he goes deep.
That was a quick release.
It was. Yeah, he does have quick release.
Good play by
but
Bullock.
not enough arm to get it over top of Bullock.
Yeah, good play by Bullock. Good position. Short at 5'11", but has a decent build with closing speed, coverage bonus, quick feet. That's what I look for.
Man, Higgins is big.
Yes, he is.
Quick feet.
Quick feet. That's what I look for.
Joffrey on the short run. I don't know how that's 4th and there was a sack earlier. Okay, so he gets some yardage back, and that brings back the fat man, Tony Gunk.
He doesn't like being called that.
He doesn't like it.
He's
Screw it.
husky.
He's husky.
He's big boned.
Hefty, hefty, hefty. Here is the snap.
How far can he kick this here?
Let's see how. Yeah, he's got.
Let's measure this.
4.6 was his best.
So
On hang
he's
time.
releasing this at the
Boom.
8. Releasing it at the 8.
4.5.
40, 36, 38.
38-yard punt.
8 to 38. What's that?
8 to 38.
My football math is.
That's like a 50-some yard punt. That's pretty good.
Ed Crumley would be proud.
Ed Crumley would be
Right
proud.
here, boys. Quads. 90 slatting stops. And break.
Atlantic City goes back to its 3-man line, cover 2. Probably playing zone.
There it is. And I'm happy to see the no huddle here. This is what we want to see out of Boston.
At this point, they have no choice. They've got to hurry.
Keep throwing the ball.
Fletcher, oh my goodness, almost intercepted.
Good break.
Who's 28? Is that another generic?
Yes, it is. That was a great play.
Liam Hammer says draft the generics. They're great guys.
Listen up. Go.
Oh my
Come
goodness.
on. Good break on that play by Billy. Big hits.
Big Hits has had a big night.
He has. He's played really well.
Got those red sleeves on. He looks good. You know he's going to the casino after this game.
He should.
He should.
Some craps at dictate.
I'm not even going there. Empty set. You know who we haven't seen is Will Todd. I think down the middle of the field right now. Oh my goodness, intercepted by Jack Bridges. Is anyone going to tackle the big man?
Another pick six.
Another pick six.
You can't throw 2 pick sixes in one game and hit the play.
There's no way. And Jack Bridges, at 6'5", 210, has closing speed, quick feet, and he's a speed burner. Clutch is his unused straight, and he came all the way across the field there in coverage.
Is an interesting trait for a player like that.
It is.
So once he does pick it off, he's gone.
You're probably not going to catch him.
Huh.
Jack Bridges, ladies and gentlemen. And with 3:15 to go, Atlantic City has what looks like the closest thing to a blowout victory we've had so far in the D-League.
It's looking good so far.
Matt Barr on the kick. You know, one thing I've liked about the D-League so far is most of the games have been close.
Yeah. Yep. This game, Atlantic City is definitely showing the dominance.
Yeah, they have. They've had fortune on their side a little bit, and they've done what they had to do to not give the game away. I want to see somebody do something major in this last 3:15.
You want to see a flea flicker?
Whatever, man. Let's just do it.
I had a flea flicker in my playbook last season.
Did it get called?
Yeah.
Why don't you
Maybe
put a
next
playbook
season.
in this year where
It's
you
only
run
trick plays.
nothing but trick plays?
You would have to call him, right?
Jody
Maybe
Q.
I'll run
Rash
some
would be
sense.
so proud of you if you did that.
I'd love to see a flea flicker happen in the game.
Look at Crash Dingle. He's got a dirty uniform on. That guy's been in it today.
Crash Dingle is a dirty, dirty boy.
Fletcher in the empty set shotgun. This is his chance to shine. Let's see what he does. Incomplete to Burrow.
Yeah, he was in double coverage there.
You know, I really like Boston's helmets.
Let me take another look at him.
I like that logo. It's one of the better in-game logos. Fletcher back again, swings it out to Tomlinson, who's going to pick up 3 measly yards.
Yeah. Get out of
And
the
Boston's
split
in to hurry up. They've got to push the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Calling from behind.
4th and 7. Now, what do you do here, Colin?
Go for it.
You've got to go, I would think, at this point. Fletcher slow to get up. And they are going for it. Triangle trips. Fletcher back to pass.
There it is.
And there it is to Carmichael. Big play.
That was a fantastic pass. That was right into his elbow. He was like running, and it just fell right into his arm as he was running.
Where has that play been the whole night?
I'm sure we'll see it start coming out here.
Well, look at this. That guy's wide open.
Oh, if he had a little more zip on that, a little less loft, that would have been perfect.
Who was that? Bridges on the defense.
Mm-hmm. Good play by Bridges.
Who's 84 for Boston? Is he a...
I got nothing on him.
He got nothing. He's a generic, and he's on the bench right now. Look at that guy.
Yeah. That's a nice haircut, though.
It is. No question. Fletcher back to pass. Short to Slavin. First down. 2-minute warning.
Is it over?
It's never over. I mean, the fat punter hasn't sang yet.
Yeah, Caleb Fletcher still looks like he has some hope.
What was his quarterback rating there?
I didn't catch it.
It was low. 4 picks hurts your performance. But he just hit that outcut to Carmichael.
Great job by Carmichael keeping it in bounds. So often you see those receivers carry it out of bounds.
Right. And he picked up the first down there.
That was nice.
Boston in a hurry up.
There he is again. Give him another chance. Good catch.
And that's a touchdown?
No, it wasn't. They didn't give it to him.
Oh,
Challenge
go to the
that.
replay. Challenge it.
That was a good play.
The replay
Here we go.
will review the previous play, whether the pass was caught.
I so hope this is a touchdown. I want Boston. Well, I just want this game to be close down the stretch.
Yeah. I think that was a touchdown. That was a good route.
Sir Thomas Noble, coach of Boston.
Good one-handed catch. Look at that.
Oh, that puts down.
Yeah. You only need 1 foot in?
Well, in pro football, it's supposed to be 2. Let's see what they
After review,
say.
The play stands. The pass was incomplete.
It stands.
The catch was made
Pass was
out of
incomplete.
bounds. Second down.
Hate that for Carmichael.
Yeah, that sucks. Good play by Carmichael. Just wasn't enough.
Did everything he could, just couldn't get that second foot down.
The ball was thrown a little bit behind him.
Where's Will Todd right now in the middle of the field?
There he is.
Oh,
he
my
was the
goodness.
target.
He was interfered
Got hung
with.
up. Yep.
Where's the flag?
He was stuck in a dingleberry coming across there.
He was. The Dingleberry defense. Third and 10 for Fletch. Back to pass.
That's it.
Touchdown by, of all people, Leighton Tomlinson.
Mr. Soft Hands Tomlinson.
Cocoa butter at halftime looks like it did wonders for him. Well, that gets us to 27-14, hopefully. I'm assuming we won't miss the extra point here.
Right. We're going to see an onside kick. Do you know the statistics on an onside kick?
They're pretty low.
I think I heard a stat one time that said it was 25%. which is honestly higher than I thought it was.
1 out of 4. I mean, I'd be onside kicking the whole game.
Right.
And that kick's good. 27-14. Roman Boudreau for the Boston Revolution. Another strong kicking performance tonight. And you're right. They're lined up for an onside kick. Look at him laying that ball over sideways on the tee.
Yeah.
He's not fooling anybody.
This isn't Boudreau's first rodeo.
No, it's not. Or his first circus, for that matter.
That's it.
1:35 to go. Now, Boston has all 3 timeouts. Their players looked lackadaisical trying to cover that kick.
Yeah, they didn't really seem.
Seems like maybe they need some extra sprints after practice on Monday.
Just be glad you don't have Derek Jenkins, your defensive coordinator.
No doubt he'd be going crazy if they
Yeah,
did.
he's nuts.
Joffrey, 6 yards.
Good run by Joffrey.
Immediate timeout by Boston. Yeah, you know, when you get 6, when you have to run the football, and everybody in the park knows they're going to run it,
Yeah.
that's a good run.
Joffrey not looking bad tonight, all things considered.
Be interesting to see what the stats look like at the end of the game here. All right. 2nd and 4. Power play, and that's going nowhere. Another timeout immediately. And that gets us to 3rd and 7.
So does one first down seal the deal on this one?
Another first down would do it. So do you throw here is the question.
Yeah, I think so. You throw it, try to get the first down. If you
If you don't,
get
you
it,
punt.
If you pin it deep
Yeah,
with
because they're going to call timeout. Oh, wow.
them.
Not Atlantic City. They don't gamble at all in Atlantic City. Boston calls a 3rd timeout. And with 1:23 to go, Atlantic City is going to punt and give Boston a chance to get back in the ball game.
You know, yeah, I think you're right. I think they should have went for a pass there. But at least we get to see Gunk within the 50-yard line to see if he can...
He's going to hit this thing out the
Can do a
back of the
coffin.
end zone. There's probably some little old lady in section F there in the goal line area. She's going to get hit upside the head right now. Bam.
for the corner.
Fair catch. And it's down to 15. Peoples did
That
a
was
good
4.8.
job there. Was that 4.8?
That was 4.8.
Oh, my goodness.
I like Gunk.
Could he be a berserker?
We have Petrovic. I just don't know if we have the draft picks for
Here
season
we go,
7.
guys. Doubles 50Z. Tight end.
He might
We
be
had-
there
we had
free
some
agency.
there.
Break.
He's good.
He is good.
I like him.
Boston's got a long way to go and not much time to get there. And if they do anything other than throw the shit out of the ball here, there'll just be bad play calling. Complete to, is that Banfield? That's not Banfield.
83.
That's Burrow.
That's Burrow.
Burrow again. First down.
Going out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Stops the clock, 58 seconds.
You know, I was thinking too, how many teams in the WFA have a silver punter?
I don't think
Probably
anybody
nobody.
does.
Right.
But he would be, you could make the argument based on what we've seen tonight, he would be huge for your defense.
He is huge.
He is huge.
He would be huge, no matter what.
Yes, no matter what. Even if he averages 20 yards a punt, he's a big boy. Oh, the fade route. And they've got to hurry up and get on the ball. Clock's rolling, 50 seconds. That was Brody
That was
Slayman
Brody
again.
Slayman looking like he was running down
What
the
are they doing? Are
sidelines
they
with his-
kneeling on the ball here? Oh,
Spiking.
the clock play.
Okay.
Okay.
Brody Slayman going down the sidelines, but looking hunched over like an 80-year-old man going down the sidelines.
He might be a little arthritic. I would advise teams to give him a complete physical before you
Not a bad idea.
before you sign him.
Not a bad idea.
Cavity search and everything at this point.
Why not?
Why not? 43 seconds. Oh, good play call. Slayman again. Down to the 24. Now they can throw into the end zone 4 times.
Yeah.
And try to come up with a play here.
They've got 39 seconds, though. If you're Boston, are you running out of hope, or do you still have a little bit?
If they hit this touchdown
I'm gonna be
quickly,
hot today. I can feel it.
They've got a
already
chance.
hot.
1 out of 4 on the onside kicks. I mean, maybe they're due. Shotgun split backs. Carmichael down at the bottom of the screen has single coverage. But it doesn't matter. That ball's incomplete. He went to Slayman again, but Billy Big Hit said no.
Good play by Big Hits.
Does he have a sister?
I can't think of anything clever to say. But it's there. There's opportunity
there.
for that. You teed me up and I missed it. That was... I appreciate that.
I think she's a stripper in Atlantic City. Touchdown!
Oh, you're
Brody
thinking, no,
Slayman.
you're thinking of Big Tits.
Big tits, yes. Brody Slayman.
Brody Slayman.
Colin, we've got a ball game. It's
Sorry,
not.
I'm thinking of Big
You're thinking
Tits.
of Big Tits.
I'm thinking of Big Tits.
Hey, 27-20.
Yeah, you're right.
31 seconds.
Hope is not lost.
Hope is not lost on Boston.
And everybody who just dipped out of this stream because I messed it up, they have no idea what's going on.
They need to watch the replay. Because it's turned into another D-League thriller. Week after week, we turn in these great performances. 27-21. 31 seconds to go in the ballgame. We're going to find out if Maxfield can hit an onside kick.
And a touchdown wins it for Boston.
Talk about snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. I so hope they get this. And once again, these guys will stand there and watch them recover the ball. Higgins recovers 6'8", 245 pounds.
Yeah, pretty direct to Higgins. That was an easy recovery. You ever played on the hands team?
Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
no.
It is super nerve-wracking.
I can imagine. Because you know what's going to happen.
And all you have to do is you have to stand there and take it.
You're going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Well, Boston has no timeouts. Atlantic City has a 6-point lead. I'm saying fake the kneel and throw deep.
That seems like the smartest decision. Flea flicker.
Flea flicker, do something here. Damn it, Nicholson.
Good game.
Good game.
Atlantic City goes undefeated. Boston Revolution is now 1-1. Jim Copeland Jr. leading an undefeated team.
You know, the pressure is now on Blake Sellers.
And his amazing custom playbook.
His amazing custom playbook.
That's the game, folks. Dave, who you got for player of the game here? Honestly, this is hard. I mean, it's not Joffrey.
It's not Joffrey. I don't think it's Nicholson this week.
Look at these numbers. It's amazing
That's terrible.
that Atlantic City
Atlantic
won this
City
game.
won.
Defensively.
And look at the passing yards Caleb Fletcher came up with.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I'm going to go with Billy Big Hits.
The defense won this game.
The defense won
no
this
doubt.
game.
2 pick sixes. Billy Big Hits. Shout out to him and his sister from Nashville.
Yes. She's worth it. If you're in Atlantic City,
Look
she
up
drives
both.
down from Boston to do the show.
Yep. Alicia Big Tits. Worth every penny.
Worth every penny. Bring a lot of ones.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy.
Matt Barr had a good game. Should be a proud father.
2 out of 2. Look at that. Kai Coco was the leading rusher for Atlantic City with 8 yards.
That's crazy.
Jack Bridges might be the guy.
Yeah, he had a great game, too. I don't know how many picks he had.
Smash James had 3.5 sacks. So Jim Copeland had 2. I mean, I think the player of the game is going to be someone you wouldn't normally expect to get an award like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this might be one of those rare occasions where you see a defensive player get the award.
And I got to be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing the stats overall. I never dreamed that Fletcher would have thrown for 289.
Here we go.
Bridges,
There you go. 1 interception, 1 touchdown.
7 tackles. That's a solid performance defensively.
Yeah, that's great. There you have it. Another D-League game of the week in the books.
Boston refuses to leave the field. They're pissed off about the fucking outcome.
Dave, thanks for joining me again tonight. Maybe we'll do her again next week.
No, I hope so.
And I won't
It's
screw
been
it up.
fun. We'll get it.